Hi, I'm Carcino.
Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Carcino and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them. What's up? It's January the 28th, which means it's J. Cole's birthday. And happy birthday, J. Cole. And he dropped this mixtape called Birthday Blizzard. And DJ Clue, I didn't even know Clue was still around. When I heard DJ Clue Desert Storm, I thought it was in 2003 again or something. But it was a good nostalgia hit. But let's see how this plays out. It's about, I think, 5 freestyles. Let's go over it. So this is my reaction video to the Birthday Blizzard 26, hosted by DJ Clue and performed by J. Cole. Now, I could be arrogant and say he's talking about me, but I think specifically he's talking to the big wig and big fish on that line. I think he's actually talking about Joe Budden, actually. Because Joe Budden was critical, or Rory and Maul, people like that. So that's why I think it's directed towards.
Your name's a big.
Yeah, I like that. I like how he worked that pause. Man, I'm telling you, boy, Cole still got them flows. Y'all understand? He done, and he's buried. Put him in the right space mentally. That really got him. He really wasn't feeling that. Everybody, all the hate. Everybody turning on him.
Flaws and dog is exhausting, right? I ain't.
Mm. That was a shot at Simba, the rapper. It was a double entendre, but that was a shot at Simba. But Simba was talking a little greasy too.
The back at the bottom and restarted at a level where I wasn't.
Man, did he just use my line? Now you biting my lines, man. Oh my God, I used that verse back then. Man, that's a long time ago. I'm like, oh my God, how did my verse go? Damn. It said something about, oh my God, it was like the 1-2s and the don't stops. You know, that hip hop, the K meaning me, pop like Korean actors. That's what that's how I had it. The K pop like Korean actors. Oh my God, this dude said Korean rappers. Oh, that's cool though. But the K pop, like meaning me, I pop like Korean actors. And he said Asian rappers. So it's the same layout, but it was cool to hear. I had that verse many moons ago. Like a long time ago. So to hear it pop up now is pretty interesting.
Front doors and left holes in a baby mama's favorite bed.
So J. Cole's coming out hard because he felt like his first freestyle or song he did after the beef, he was just being too soft. Everybody like, man, he ain't out the top 3 no more. Like everybody like, see, he even admit he ain't top 3 no more. He at the bottom. He want to start at the bottom and come all the way back up to the top. That was basically what he's saying. It's like, I can do that again. That's nothing. Cole is back. All right, that's one song down. In that one song, he's already set the precedence of what he's going to do for the rest of the whole night. And when you got an album dropping in a week, what you don't want to do is overwhelm them with too much. Something that I felt 50 Cent did with G Unit. They would have sold more units had they not overwhelmed people with all this back and forth with Ja Rule and putting them on mixtapes considerably. They were doing like 16, 18 songs. Even though they only doing like a couple of 16s, it's like, dude, what are you doing? By the time the album came out, you had 2 songs that everybody already heard. And those 2 songs were the best songs on the whole album. So you keep it like this, do a couple of freestyles, get it out your system. You know, so all the people that got questions about all of it, you can answer it in. And be like, cool, you got all your answers, now I can go to the album. But this was the J. Cole everybody wanted to hear.
scripted.
Okay. Now, let me tell you, this is not Jay-Z Dear Summer beat. Jay-Z was freestyling his Dear Summer verse, would end up becoming Dear Summer, okay, to this beat. So, no, he's not dissing Jay-Z. I heard a lot of people like, he just Jay-Z on his own beat. Jay-Z freestyle to this beat. This is Jadakiss, Can I Live? Okay. Remember Jay-Z did have a song, Can I Live? Right. Jadakiss had it, and this was the beat. All right. So that should end anybody else's who's unaware about hip hop from back then. Whoa! Now you know that was a shot at Sloppy. That's a shot at Sloppy.
But I own the music. Best nigga still breathing, leaving no confusion. Hop on every nigga song, abuse it. Own to lose it for crumbs. Don't own to lose it for crumbs.
That's self-explanatory. So they sold to Lucian like he's the devil, like he Lucifer. Sold a crumbs to Lucian. He got what, 400 million? So Sloppy got 400 million for what he was doing. So if Champagne Sloppy can get all of that money, 400 million up front for his catalog, he think that's because they's like, oh, your catalog is worth this much. Drake, the real numbers, which they're never going to give you, by the way, if you equate at that time, Drake catalog is worth about 3.2, about almost 3.3 billion. That's the real number of what it's worth at that time. About almost 3.3 billion is what it's truly worth. Don't worry, I'm not going to tell you how I got the numbers. But that's the real net worth number. They give you a portion, or they give you 400 million and say, we'll give you 400 million for you to do more music. You think this is what they did. I'm taking this. They're getting 400. I'm going to re-up next time. You think these boys are going to give you $400 million, hoping you make them $400 million? Your catalog is worth way more than that. 3 times as much. You just don't know it. And they know you don't. So they say, here's 400 million. And you're going to go, great. I'm going to take this 400 of them and I'm going to re-up next time. They already made their money. Oh, man. Their money is secured. They're not taking a loss. You're going to be taking a loss. That's what most artists don't understand. You're the one that took the short out of the situation. Think they're going to just give you 400 million? Like y'all doing 50-50 or they taking 35%? Man, please. Drake's catalog was at 3.3 billion in worth at that time. Now it's probably taking a huge hit, but nothing to drop it below. It's still in the billions. So, like, you could take all his old catalogs from his first 3, 4, 5 albums, but his features is what that's even more. So that's where that comes in at. So this line, selling your soul to Lucian, J. Cole bought himself out after Forest Hills. He was able to get himself in line when Born Sinner came out. That's why he had no features on that album. He did a whole album with no features. On Born Sinner, he used all the money. He said, okay, after the first album, he learned this mistake and said, okay, this is what I'm going to do for the second album. because he got a song with 50 Cent. He was like, yeah, that's right. He did do a song with 50. He went and bought himself and paid himself out of his deals and bought his publishing and masters back. That's why Jay don't like him, because Jay can't get no money off of him. Can't eat off J. Cole. So Jay-Z was like, oh, he done got smart. I don't want to work with J. Cole no more. I don't like him. So when he did KOD, Kid on Drugs, that was all J. Cole. Everything from there on, he been eating. It's all him. That's why there's been no promotion, no marketing, nothing of J. Cole. They want to act like he don't exist because they can't eat off him. All they got to do, he just got a publishing deal, which I don't understand why Drake didn't do this. Him and The Weeknd, man, they got fucked. But they did it to themselves. It's a shot at Drake again for ghostwriting. If I said it, that means I wrote it, stupid. It's another shot at Drake and the ghostwriters. But yeah, I didn't know him and Drake had it like this. Like he had this much animosity towards Drake now too. Because these two were way closer than him and Dot than Sloppy and Dot.
A nice and I don't like the.
This is all at Drake. Everybody said he was taking shots at K-Dot, saying that your tour is losing. No, he talking about Drake tour. If your streams is saying you winning and you doing all this stuff, right? You the most streamed guy, billion streams. Why your tours is losing? He wasn't talking about Dot. Fake tough, your dog's getting shot. That's him. That's Sloppy. All of this is about Sloppy. He is not talking about Dot. He talking about Sloppy. That's funny. I want that chili. If you ain't coming for that chili, then what you come for? Oh, I shot your beat. All right. Yeah, I like that song. That's been probably one of my favorites. Not because he's talking about Sloppy. It's just that the flow, the beat, all of it fit him. The first track was him getting just real hard and nasty with it, but it's not really his style. It don't really match his flow. But yeah, he been setting the tone. So he addressing all the Sloppy stuff right here.
New York City is crazy outside right now.
cold as fuck.
DJ Clue,
But it's beautiful. You know what I mean? New York. Stay alive. That's the only thing. Yeah. Hey, yo, scrap everything I was working on prior to the day the world decided to play. I got a brand new agenda. They trying to keep up with your boy Harley. Bitch, I feel like Lori Harvey. How I ran through them niggas. Now I'm back for the winner. Trying to out.
Oh, God. Even Lori Harvey getting a shot. Jesus.
Do myself, no chain on my neck, but got a palpable wealth. I grew up in the heat of the South, you can melt, cause the summer humidity enhances stupidity. Mean say I'm humble, but trust this humility's from witnessing violence and turned off utilities. No man that's rhyming can match my fluidity. I'm Mike Jordan, Ant Edwards, nigga, you kidding me? Cold.
Oh, man. So that is the braggadocious, you know, getting my lid off. That braggadocious rap.
Gets older but grows new abilities. You didn't know I'm Zeno with Goku agility. Come witness perfection. These niggas perplexing like witness protection. Get whole new identities. Then start rapping, but what happened to the real you? I used to get self-conscious around real gangsters, and I still do. Find peace with the audience you appeal to. Be yourself, living your truth. Niggas will feel you. Embrace hunger.
He's speaking about sloppy, but still talking to the youth. Telling him to be your damn self. You trying to be everybody else. Be your damn self. Be your original self.
What don't make you stronger will kill you. The pain will build you. God will heal you. Don't make your moves off a dollar bill. It's not as fail proof. As say, following your heart that way. Long as you have faith, the path pays tenfold. Me, I chose rapping over class A tempos. Back when rappers still was trying to pass they demos. To A&R reps, I was dubbing Sally Mae. Not paying off debts through the toughest alleyways. We would pray that our steps were protected by the Lord. Cause what I witnessed had all my niggas staying silent like that's none of our business. I'm in desperate need of commas like a runner on sentence. Shit.
I mean, damn, he dedicated this whole mixtape to Sloppy. I'm like, damn, they got a real problem. I mean, for real, he's really laying into this doggone Sloppy. And I'm for it. J. Cole ain't playing around.
Like a runner on sentence, I'm trying to see greener pastures, cause preteens are blasters. Not a lot of talking, but the gun's long-winded. No strap on my body, I'm an unarmed menace. I'm an unarmed menace. New York, New York. New York, New York.
DJ Clue.
That's what's up.
Storm. DJ Clue.
Money, power, respect.
Storm. Nigga.
What?
Yeah.
DJ Clue.
Shit,
All right, let's hit it. Now, the first track the last track we just heard, that was more of J. Cole just really going through his lines and just spitting. But he like reminding people who he is, you know, like braggadocious, like y'all know how cold I am. Like, dude, I came from this and that, but I kept it real with who I am. Shoot, I'm still like, yeah, I don't want to be around no gangsters and killers like that. You know, like what makes that cool? Be you. All these young MCs, y'all coming up, be you. Stop being somebody else. Don't feel like you got to be like that. Look at me. I done came up. I done did this, bop, bop, bop. I done seen that. But I kept my mouth shut. You know, like, hey, it's the braggadocious way of doing it, but it's lyrical and it comes off nonchalant. Arrogant and nonchalant. Like, it's easy. And I'm going to throw these little metaphors and bars because I'm on the East Coast. And this is what they respect. So it's most like the East Coast tone. Most of it is all East Coast here. This is all New York flow.
yeah. I orbit the earth whenever I'm recording a verse. When I'm ready to drop, said he gon' report on it first. Play my album for the corpse in a hearse. It's so live, the flow can make the rigor mortis on a mortal reverse. These niggas reckless trying to disrespect the Lord of the church. Get disconnected from your source just like the court at your birth. From an alternate dimension, I got lost inside of this one. Now I'm walking around and looking for a portal that works. But all of the perks of rhyming make it harder to search. The tormented poet, I know I'm making more than I'm worth. At one time, my neck and wrist was having so much ice. You think I'm getting dudes deported to a border and turf? These niggas sweat.
Okay. Yeah. He letting y'all know I'm still that nigga. That's what this is. I'm still that nigga.
They doing numbers, but it's more to the story. You bust it down, it's by the streams, and kids ordering merch. When niggas hate, it's like a blessing in the form of a curse. I've been anointed since a quart of water slaughtered my thirst. Songbirds wanna swallow my girth, I'm off the market. If life is truly a movie, God is the art department. The only way of describing this way that I'm rhyming is picture Jeffrey Dahmer walking a carcass across the carpet. The Marshall Falk of the roster with all-star offense. Outside of the music, I'm as cool as your water faucet. I stay to myself, I ain't talkative. Y'all taught me not to have a heart-to-heart with a monster. They all too heartless, like the skeleton.
Oh my God. Whoa, my style is like Jeffrey Dahmer dragging a carcass across the carpet. Oh man, y'all the one who told me not to speak to a monster. We know they all heartless. I like that. I like it because this is the kind of rap I would do. This is the kind of rhyming I like. This is the kind of rhymes that I feel. This is what's missing out the game of hip hop. Real artists who can rap. There's too many rappers in the game, even from New York, that don't rap no more. They don't rap. They like, man, what am I rapping for? You ain't got to rap no more. All you do is make a hook and sing that it over and over again. You know who made that popular? Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy had a song that was #1 with no lyrics. It was just a hook. Wake up on my bed, turn my swag on. Take a look in the mirror, say, what's up? Yeah, I'm getting money. I put my friends on. I took a look in the mirror, I said, what's up? Yeah. It's the whole song is a hook. I've never heard, I said, that's genius. I've never heard that. I was like, that's the first time. All I did was get this money. I said, what's up? I was like, oh my God. There's like no lyrics. This song, it's all a hook. So when you hear real rapping, when you hear real rap, it makes you rap. It make you want to rap. When you hear somebody really rapping, it'd be like, oh yeah, you start rapping. Naturally, my brain naturally starts putting things together that rhyme. That's how we were taught. My brain will break down words and start putting them together. And it's just like, I think in a movie or something, when you see all the words coming. So I knew I would beat people because in rap battles, because I knew more than them. They hadn't experienced life like me. You know, a guy on the block that could spit nice, but he didn't have the vocabulary. He didn't have a diction to battle me. I knew it. I seen more in life than him. Half of the words, and I used to say that in a battle, half the words that I'm saying right now is going over your head. You're bobbing like you understand, but you don't. So it was crazy how I was just winning battle by sunning them and making them seem stupid. And Like the guy who used to call himself, he was Dr. Somebody, and then he was really anime. He might your KRS-One. And he said a line, and he said, what he said, on this brain, I'm an Einstein. And you know, like he was rapping like that. So he was the one doing the metaphor. I could shoot your shoes and turn them to flip-flops. You know, I was just like, man, I'd heard that line 1,000 times. But I'm like, all right, let him finish. And as soon as it was my turn, it was over. And it was over. As soon as I got there, and I knew it was over. Once I dropped the line, I said, I was like, man, pick up a book, turn a page. Einstein ain't did shit at your age. It was over. From that point over, his whole crowd looked at him. They was, oh, he got you. Read a book, turn a page. Einstein ain't did shit at your age. It was, he didn't even know how to come back from that. When the battle was over, he said, that was the coldest reply I ever heard back. He's like, you made me think the whole battle. I'm thinking like, what was Einstein's age when he did this? He's like, you messed me up with that. That's what rap is about, especially battle rap, is you got to say something that will turn everybody that's with him against them. And knowing how to take what they say and flip it and throw it right back. That's what made Eminem great at that. He was good at spinning it and throwing back at you.
Of these fellas locked in the closet. I smelt it from the jump because it felt too awkward around it. I fell back. My dog in heaven pushing Hellcats would tell you from the beginning. I wonder how could I dodge it. The beef ain't real, so it ain't no reason to squash it. The game ain't neither, so it's easy for me to pause it with one verse. I disassemble narratives. Your theories get killed. The murder weapon with superior skill. Selling drugs to your stereo. Sincerely, it feels like overdosing off a myriad of various pills. You're not alone when you experience ethereal thrills. Even niggas burning in hell when they hear me get chills. I'm a 99 bill from the Ville signing mighty fine deals. This year's total was 95 mil. So why do I still grind like I'm trying to retire? My mom's out the post office. For St. John's to the league like I'm Mohawkless. Unloaded.
Woo! Hey, shout out to Mo. Mo got a shout out, baby. Hey. Mo Harkless got a shout out. Now, the way I look at this is completely, I would say it's different than difficult, if that makes any sense to you. Different meaning that the flow, you know, this fits his flow. The beat fits his flow and everything, so he can get off on this. He can just flow for days to a track like this, but you're gonna get bars, messages, everything. But he's really just saying, like, dog, I'm grinding right now. Like, I'm on the grind and I ain't got to. Like, I'm really rich. I could chill if I want to, but I'm hungry, just like I ain't got a dime.
The whole cartridge on foes who wholeheartedly oppose the chosen one that rose like the golden sun in the morning to give light to even those that shun. Raised from the flows, radiate the globe, melting snow on this frozen tundra. Known as the rap game that's been overcome with loads of marketing plans based on randomly dissing and hating on the next man. I understand, imagine working hard as you can on this album you plan, hoping it charges your brand. But as soon as you drop it, the world's ignoring again. Got you wondering why till you start to notice the trend. Drama enhances the attention brought to the fans on popular channels, so you wanna hop on a band, wagging a battle, rapping and throwing shots in a jam. I had my chance, but I dropped it, which means that my only option is to do the opposite. Then lay with the skill, nigga. If hip hop is back, JID should chart platinum. Anything less than that, it means y'all capping. The fall off is dropping 2-6. Stop asking. I wanna thank God, cause I almost lost passion. Thought that I was finished, then it all started crashing. Made me remember why niggas start rapping. I'm pissed cause the Knicks could have hired Mark Jackson. I'm hyped. Mike Jordan just start broadcasting, and all the old rappers getting bags podcasting. It's beautiful.
Hey, what's up with all these Carolinas, man? They love the Knicks. I mean, dog, go for the Charlotte Hornets. Y'all rolling right now. Go with the Hornets.
It's beautiful. Hip hop, hip hop, hip hop.
DJ Clue to the storm.
Man, that man, it's braggadocious. Like a lot of this, that's why I say I reflect to a lot of it. I used to have that one, the golden child, the anointed one. I'm not the greatest man alive, but the greatest one that woke up this morning. It's the same type of thing. Oh my gosh, it's the same type of thing, man. Just like it's braggadocious, but it's really just letting you know, like, dude, I'm the top tier. I'm that guy. You know, I ain't somebody that's finna cheat you. You know what you finna get when you listen to J. Cole. So he doing his own promo, doing it his way. So when he drop next week, but this put Sloppy on notice. That Iceman crap is on ice. Freeze the world, freeze the world. Iceman, baby, won't you come get me? Freeze the world, freeze the world. But yes, this is straight fire. I can listen to this all day. Play this in the car. I love the song where that diss, the Can I Live, the Jay-Z Dear Summer remix. That's why if you listen to the album, that kind of doomed them, because when the album came out, the beat that they chose for Dear Summer for the album, it was just weak. Oh, and it got Just Blaze fired. I'm just thinking how Jay did him, man. Jay had this dude, they was doing the Sprite tour or whatever. And Jay stole all the money. First of all, Jay stole all their money. Beans, state property. He went on tour with them. And Ja was like, dog, you ain't gonna go on tour with your boy? You know, like Ja Rule had a tour and wanted Jay to come with him on the tour. Like, me and you can do this tour together. Like, we'll headline the tour together. And he was like, you gonna choose these backpack niggas over your boy? And Jay was like, this is my fault. This is my fault, not yours. I should have did this like a long time ago. Don't ever ask me about my business again. And that was it. Jay was dead serious. Like I should have, I let you get too comfortable. That you feel that you could talk to me this way. So that's when Jay had to tell Ja, look, don't ever ask me about my business again. He was dead serious too. And Ja was like, you know what? He was right. It wasn't my business. If he wanted to do that, that was his thing. The reason why, because Sprite paid millions for that tour, for them to go and do those shows, those little festival shows. So that's why State Property with Jay-Z, Sprite paid all the money. And Jay kept all the money. They paid for the State Property and Jay-Z. All of them. They got per diem. Jay told them this is a promo tour. So this y'all getting per diem and all that. They was eating off per diem. They got like hundreds of dollars. Hundreds. It's a promo tour. So you get your promo, your per diem money, one for your hotel, your food, and get back to the rooms. That's it. That's all they got. Now you got Jay, who living luxuriously on the tour. He got all the money. He kept it. So he got Just Blaze on stage. Next thing you know, Just Blaze set up. The stage ain't really equipped right for all of this. It's an outdoor festival. And then while they performing, they doing Jay come out to do the song. They doing Jay finna do a couple of sets. He gonna do the state property song with them. You know, what we did is, yeah, he gonna do that. And sure enough, it was right at the edge. And then for some reason, I don't know, the stage just kind of gave way and then the stuff slid over and all the equipment just went falling off on the side. And Jay was like, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, the great Just Blaze. Soon as all the stuff fell on the ground, Jay-Z was like, hey, you know what? Give it up, everybody, for the great Just Blaze. Jay was pissed. So I was just sitting back thinking of that moment, man, just crack it up. And Jay took all the money. That was crazy. Beans and Price still didn't know they got robbed. But anyway, yeah. Don't forget to subscribe to the page. Join my Patreon, which is Carcino for Life. My Cash App is Carcino. You probably been seeing it the whole video going slow on the banner at the bottom. Carceno. And thank you for being a member. You know, I like the members. Y'all come in here, y'all hold it down. Y'all keep it going. So I'm going to keep doing it for y'all. Peace.